I believe that the ultimate trait of leadership is humility. And most people tend to confuse humility with cowardice. The two are not related. We'll be humble. We'll submit ourselves to all authorities, starting with the appointing authority, His Excellency the President, my colleagues, but also arms of government, including this House. And I say this with a bit of pride because I've been a member of one of the Houses of Parliament for 10 years. I do appreciate and recognize the critical role that Parliament plays in oversighting the executive and also pushing for accountability within government. I will remain a servant not only of this country but also of the institutions that have been set up under our Constitution and our law, so that I can effectively discharge my mandate as Cabinet Secretary for the Interior and National Administration. I will obey summons and invites and comply with all directions of Parliament and relate well with my now former colleagues, because it is a symbiotic relationship, and the services we offer from the executive, from the legislature, from the judiciary are services to make our country better, and they are symbiotic and related. I will not be proud. I'll be humble, but extremely firm, because this docket is extremely sensitive, and all the other sectors of the nation rely on a safe country. So humility should not be mistaken for cowardice. I'll be extremely firm and ruthless with the wrong people, because 99% of our people are law-abiding. The 1% that are lawbreakers, will be extremely ruthless with them, and we will speak very little about or with them, and will act decisively, ruthlessly to ensure our nation is secure. Honorable Speaker, Chairman, the third question on Chapter 6 raised, I think also the Majority Leader had asked about salaries. I have answered that question, and welfare. The Leader of Minority, the Honorable Pio Wandai, asked about Chapter 6 vis-a-vis its place in the Constitution. It is true that Chapter 6 behoves on state and public officers to exercise the highest levels of integrity and to refrain from any conduct that may put the office which they serve in public odium or ridicule. It is also true that our Constitution in other parts, the same Constitution in other chapters, requires that persons who are accused of committing crimes must be taken through due process before any punishment or action is taken against them. Therefore, it is my view that there is no contradiction between the values, the very high moral standards that are anticipated under Chapter 6, and the very particular requirements of due process and fair trial, which are provided in other parts of the Constitution. This is my take.